Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day of the video diary. And how's it going today? Today is a very cold day. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it when it's cold outside. It makes me all like crisp and like all snuggled up in my little, like long sleeve t-shirt, and my scarf, and my coat, and my hoodie, and it's nice and warm. I love it. I do really do. So yeah, what's been going on today? Firstly, today I had a lion. Holy shit! Put it in your calendar. Today's the day Jamie had a lion. What the hell? I was going to get up, I was talking about it last night, I was going to get up early, go shopping and get a fry up. But I got up at like 7, I was awake at 7, I kind of got out of bed and I was like, it's a waste of money having a fry up, isn't it? You need to treat yourself. Should go back to sleep. And I like just lay back down and I tried to get back to sleep and I was like, probably won't be able to get back to sleep. If my emergency alarm goes off and I'm not asleep by the time it goes off, then I won't. And I just put my head down and I'm like, lying there, bam, asleep. And then just turned off my emergency alarms when they went off. And I had a lovely sleep up until 10 o'clock. I had like 10 hours sleep last night, which I can't remember the last time I've had. Well, maybe at Laura's. I might have had 10 hours sleep there. But otherwise, yeah. And speaking of lovely, we like completely, I was really worried here as well, because I'm never up like that late. So she texted me at like 8 when she got up, when she'd come back from a run. And then texted me again at like like 9, like, you okay? And then another one like, Jimmy, you're right. Then sent me like a direct message on Twitter, and my text message is coming through. I'm like, yeah, I was just asleep. That's how unheard of it is that I sleep past like a certain time. Oh no, there's your doggy in the car. It's too far away for you to see. I could zoom, but I'm walking. So I got myself up at 10. Nicely, I did. I really did have a nice sleep. And I feel energised. I feel invigorated. And yeah, I'm on way up time basically. So yeah, that's that. Lol. Otherwise though, what else is going on? We are just, what am I doing? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Jamie. What are you talking about? Yeah, so I got ready. Had some cereal instead of a fry up, because fry up is a waste of money, really. You don't need a fry up in your life. I really want one, but come on. It's not necessary, especially because Lovely's coming this weekend, and we're gonna have like food for breakfast and stuff instead of just cereal and toast. Got some bacon in and like some cheese for some cheese and toast. So I'll make myself up for the weekend. I'll be fine then. I just haven't had bacon in a goddamn long time. First world problem. My hand is literally freezing up as I talk to you. This is awesome. Although I need to put my gloves on, because otherwise my hands are going to go really dry. So yeah, we're sorting that kind of crap out. All that shit. What am I talking about? Yeah, had some cereal, got ready, did a video, sorted out the video stuff, did my hair and shit, and came out. And now I'm walking to to work and to go shopping. I'm going to go and ask the manager. I'm like, you definitely want me in Wednesday this week, don't you? And you're not in, are you? So you need to brief me on what I'm doing, because I'm code checking and stuff. And I'm only used to code checking on a completely different department in a completely different city. So it's going to be quite different. Otherwise, if they're not in, then I'm just going to do it, unless they give me like instructions. I'm just going to go default to what I know and just cream it. Tomorrow, we're going to beast work at work. We need to prove how good a code checker I am, because I'm an amazing code checker. I was the best they had at my other store, and these guys haven't given me the opportunity to show that yet. So I'm literally just going to sit down. I'm going to get like 100%. Going to sell all of the friggin' out of stocks, out of dates. It's going to be incredible. So, well, not out of dates, going out of dates. But unless they give me like instructions as opposed to like, oh no, Jesus, that was really bad. Did you see that? As I started to talk, there's just like 2 guys just sat on the freaking doorstep, 2 builders sat on like the doorstep of a house. Oh, it was awkward. Jesus Christ. So yeah, so basically we're just gonna own that really. But otherwise, just going to go pick up some staff for Lovely for when she gets around here. Head back home, look at some programming. I think I've decided, I figured out how I will be able to do that line thing where I scroll in and out. I figured out a way of doing that. I think I've got a bit of maths to figure out to make it not like just to make it more controllable basically. But then otherwise I should be able to start programming that. Should be good, but I don't think I'll have time because I've got to go to lectures and stuff today, and tonight is devoted to group coursework stuff. Woohoo! Done! Yeah, done! Bloody buses or whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, got my shopping, heading off back now. Gonna have some lunch, and then I think, figure out some of this math and then head off to uni for my 4-hour burst today from 2 till 6. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Otherwise, I'm waiting for an email from Amazon saying that my Kindle is not my Kindle. Jesus, my Nexus is sat inside the locker, so that's gonna be exciting. Otherwise, I've just transferred over my Google money into my savings account, so that's now, because it's like I haven't predicted that money will come, so I put any money that I don't expect to have in my savings account, which I think makes sense to a certain degree. So anything unbudgeted like that just goes slap bang in there, and I'm actually doing pretty well in that savings account, which is good. Dad's sending me a little bit of money to tide me over for the end of the month. I'm getting paid Thursday, so money's basically good, I think. Yeah, so I'm happy. Although saying this, the money from the Nexus hasn't come out yet, but Dad is transferring that back in on Thursday or Friday, when he gets paid, so that's cool. And apparently I get a little Christmas bonus as well, because like, he normally sends me like a little bit of money every month and I don't need it, but then last month he didn't, and I'm like, oh my god. This month, I don't know what it is about this year. I do know what it is, I'm spending way too much money, but and probably trains up to Lovely was the thing that killed me. But yeah, usually like whenever Lovely comes down, or I go up to Lovely's, he'll send me like a bit of money so we can treat ourselves. Oh bless him. And Lovely's coming down, so it's gonna go on date night. Yeah. Otherwise, I just can't wait for my Nexus to arrive. I kind of want to get an email that says it's there, just go and pick it up like straight away, and then play with it for an hour. The problem is it takes a while to set up, so I won't really be able to get to use it until tomorrow, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, well then again, I can import settings, can't you, from my Google account from my phone. So theoretically, I could just end up like downloading everything from there. But yeah, lol. So that's that. That's what I'm talking about, homie. But yeah, basically today, the morning at least, is relatively like relaxed. Tonight, when I've got my group set up on the group coursework, and depending on who turns up, if they don't turn up, I'm giving them 0, and I'm not going to give them any work. So it's going to be a case of literally tonight, group coursework, bash it out of the way, and tomorrow the same kind of thing, and then the same thing for the other group coursework, and I'm just doing graphics like on the side for funsies. I just got to run that thing through them in the lab though. Yeah, so I'm kind of ahead on work at the moment, which means I'm kind of glad I had my line, because I'm going to have a late night tonight. I'm going to pull a late night doing this group stuff. So yeah, that's why I had my line. I thought I'd let myself off, because then obviously tomorrow I've got to get up early. Thursday I've got to get up Wednesday I've got to get up early and then go to work Wednesday. Same again Thursday. So I've got to come back from work at 10 o'clock at night and then get up really early again, so I'm not going to have time to work there. But so tonight is going to be a late one, I think. Yeah. I need my hair cutting as well at some point, that's just occurred to me. But we'll have to wait. I'm going to do it before I go home. But otherwise I think it's alright for now. It's not horrendously long. In like a week or two it will be. For a lovely day. Guess where I'm going, motherfucker? Yeah boy, it's here. We're going down. I'm gonna go and get it. I'm excited. I wonder if an hour is enough time to play with it, to like bring it up to uni with me. It should be. So yeah. Yeah boy! Yeah boy! Oh my god. So I'm gonna go home, I'll pack my bag, eat, and potentially set this up. I'll probably take it with me anyway, just to set up on the fly while I'm there. Just because, really. And just be like, in lectures. No! Gotta pay attention to lectures. We've got a group coursework meeting though, and it shouldn't take an entire hour to divvy up all the work, tell people to fuck off. And neither should my graphics lab, assuming I can get hold of the people who are like, if I can get hold of them like early on, I've then got to sit around and wait for Beth, so plenty of time to play with it. It's just an early Christmas present, alright guys? I'm really excited. God damn it. It's kind of annoying that I won't be able to open it for Christmas, but I get to use it now and it is really, really friggin' useful compared to an iPad. Dad can have the iPad back as well. Lovely's not best chuffed about that. She's like, but I really like your iPad. And I put, baby, the iPad is just so it's too big, it's too heavy, it's too slow, it can't update to the newest software. Half of the apps now don't work, / need a camera, / need a newer software. So basically, if you're thinking of buying a first generation iPad second hand, buy a Nexus 7 for the same price. Maybe, I don't know, what's the price of a second hand iPad anymore? Anyone want an unboxing video, lol? Look at that! There it is, what a perfect size, what the hell are you ringing me for? It's good, I had to quickly eat and leave, so I've got it with me. It still needs charging, well, it's got like 30% charge. I've updated to Android 4.4, but I can't see like all the things that I think are in Android 4.4, like the translucency and stuff. So I don't know whether I have to turn all that crap on or what, but I can't see it, so I'm gonna have to play with it. But yeah, we're going to lectures now. We're gonna go on bus, we're gonna go up campus, we're gonna connect it to Edurome, and then download all of the stuff I need to download, although it has downloaded across my Google accounts and staff, but we've got to then go through all the apps and figure out if it's the tablet version or the thingy version and all that crap. Although, to be fair, on Android you don't have the same problem that iOS does, because Android apps are all designed for like different sized phones anyway, so it's basically just a huge phone. It's perfect size. And it feels, well, it's not heavy, it's light, but it feels solid. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. We're gonna go and like tinker with it. That's what you got to do with tablets when you first get them. You just got to, when you get a new phone, you just sit and tinker with it, don't you, for like however many hours. Obviously, I don't have to do that much tinkering because I've already got an Android phone, but I can go through and be like, oh, look at this, oh, this is going to be useful, now I've got it on a tablet. Because there's things you do on a tablet that you wouldn't do on a phone. Like I probably now, unless, like, if I'm at my desk and stuff, or like in the kitchen, I won't tweet and things from my phone. I'll use my tablet and stuff like that. I'll watch YouTube videos on it and stuff. There's things you do with it that you wouldn't otherwise do on a phone. So now my phone battery should last longer during the day, because I don't need to fuck around like tweeting from my phone. I can just tweet from that, especially on campus where internet's everywhere. I haven't got the mobile cellular version, but yeah, haven't got the mobile cellular version, so I can only use it like in Wi-Fi zones. But when I'm not in a Wi-Fi zone, train journeys are going to be so much better now. Oh my god, it's got so much more memory than my iPad. It's going to be so much faster than my iPad. I'm not comparing this to the newest iPads. My iPad, it's an upgrade, and I don't want a new iPad or a thingy, because I prefer the smaller size. I don't want an iPad mini either, because I prefer Android. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. Unless you like iOS, get an iPad. I'm not going to engage in fan fights, flame wars, whatever they're called. I bloody know. Here she is, back at home! But otherwise, so am I. I'm back at home. Hello. I'm more important. Lol. What's been going on today? Today, nothing much, really. We had our 2 lectures, which were relatively the same as normal. Otherwise, during the lectures, / like when I'm like in between writing notes and stuff, I'm having a bit of a play with my Nexus, setting it up and things. I've made a couple of thingamadoohicks to make sure that it's got the coolest like launcher on it. Because annoyingly, you have to. It doesn't give you the Google Nexus 5 launcher by default, which is kind of weird. Kind of don't really make sense. Which just reminds me, I need Firefox open. So yeah, so I've got in and I've basically got that now. You have to. There's a way of unlocking it. Basically, I've decided I'm gonna try and get used to it, and I reckon I'll be able to, because it's kind of swish and I kind of love it and it's awesome. And I've just got to basically tinker with it. I've got to set up. I'm trying to get it as close to my phone as possible. So that's why it's got the stripes on it instead of like anything else. And it's very nice. It's very silky. I love it. I love it. I've got a case for it as well, but I'm trying to keep it out of its case as much as possible. But yeah, isn't it cool? Otherwise though, I'm about to do video descriptions for today, because I haven't done them yet, because I'm a pleb lord. And then I'm going to be settling down to some group coursework stuff. Hey, so much fun. 2-page report as explaining like how well our thing is going compared to normal. Yeah, compared to how our proposal said it would. That is the kind of day I'm going to be having this evening, and I'm going to be having a relatively late one. I want this done by the time I go to bed. So as long as that takes, I'm up for. The group meeting today went relatively okay. 4 of the 5 turned up. The 4th one was on Facebook though, telling us he's ill. So I'm like, okay, have you done the work I told you to do? Cool. Right, add more to it, good boy, and keep up the good work. Meanwhile, we split up everything else and set everything else up, so we're good. We should be good for group work and stuff now. Maybe this one though is actually the one with the furthest deadline, which I was confused about. I thought I got the deadlines mixed up, so it's a good job they pointed that out to me. IP is going to be a bit of a bash together, bit of a just knock something together, which is going to be a bit crap, but not much we can do about it, lol. But yeah, I'm going to sort this out after I've done this. Otherwise, went to the graphics lab and the guy told me about how to do that 3-dimensional camera thing. I've got an idea. I know how it works now. It's going to be complicated, but I'm on it. There's like manual ways of doing it, or there's like the automated way of doing it, but I'm going to do it the manual way because I don't like using code that people have given me, like inbuilt routines to a certain extent, because it means, at this stage at least, because I'm doing it to learn, I want to be able to know how everything works, so that's just the way I prefer it. Otherwise, what else is going on? Came back with Buff on bus, had myself some chili, and now I'm sat down doing work. Yep. Tomorrow we don't have to go in at 9 o'clock anymore, so theoretically we can have a lie-in until 11 when I've got a lecture, which I'm not particularly too bothered about going to. Otherwise I'm at work at 6 o'clock at night, so I've got to start obviously like cooking to go at 4ish. So I'm thinking of just staying at home and just like doing work instead of going to that lecture, because all the lecture slides are online, the staff. So just to like get group course work out of the way and start doing graphics and things. I think that's a good. I think it's probably a good idea because I'm not going to be around for much for the weekend because of Lovely. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing that. But we'll see how this goes tonight. And we did it! Yeah. We just stormed through how many pages? 1,181 words of writing about how good we are. Which I'm not going to lie, it's something I really don't mind doing. I'm basically writing about how good my original plan was, even though we haven't actually stuck to the plan. I've written 2 pages on how we stuck to the plan, how we made the plan work, and how the plan was amazing. Yeah, boy. So yeah, that's awesome. Otherwise though, I've just been playing with my Nexus. I've been procrastinating like a bitch over this, to be honest with you. Could have been done fucking hours ago. It's 1 o'clock in the morning now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go have a shower. Because I'm trying to change what my shower pattern is. I'm going to have a shower tonight, and then shower, because I'm going to work over the next 2 days, and I don't want to go to work and then come back and go to sleep after like night shifts and stuff. I don't particularly like that. So I'm going to have a shower tonight and then have a shower tomorrow night after work. Because I come home from work and I feel like I smell of work. And if I'm essentially going straight to bed, then I don't want to do that shit. Normally I don't mind, but I do mind. So, yeah, otherwise, I've just been playing with my Nexus 7 and it's great. I've been playing with the voice, because that's always something you do, you play with it for a little bit, then it turns into a novelty, and then it's just not cool anymore. Playing with the voice thing. The voice thing's friggin' awesome. You just be like, it just got the word like. God frickin' damn it. What should we ask it? Oh, okay, well, this group coursework thing, yeah, so that's that sorted now. I'm going to proofread it again tomorrow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the task analysis, not the task analysis, I don't think I mean the task analysis. I do. We're going to do the task analysis of the old what's-my-doohick. But you might be wondering what a task analysis is. What is a task analysis?
Task analysis. Task analysis. The analysis of how a task is accomplished.
How awesome is that? Tell it to shut up though, Jesus Christ. And it comes up with like a... I'm not talking to you, Google, go away. And it comes up with this little like friggin' window thing here, and then just like all the websites. Oh, I friggin' love it. It's awesome. I love this tablet. The only annoying thing, and this is a friggin' minor gripe, this is I don't know what to put places. Because there's more space, obviously, than on my phone, but I haven't got enough stuff to fill the space. So like, on my front page I've got like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, WordPress, Google+, Messenger, Skype, which I never use, Hangouts, which I never use. I don't even use Google+. I've got on the bottom, I've got the Play Store, the camera, Chrome and YouTube, and then obviously the Windows thing. So it's like, what the hell do I put places? I've got, if you scroll right and left, I've got my calendar, and I've got my Google Now, which is like my notes and stuff. Basically, I'm going to have to go through my iPad and like download all of the apps that I have on my iPad that I want on this. Like, I've got Evernote on it, so I might have to put Evernote on there and stuff like that, like little things. Oh, yeah, so it basically just needs setting up. It's just a bit of a pain. And it's just trying to figure out, it's not a pain, it's because I don't know like what I want where yet. It stresses me out. I just want to like pick it up and use it, but yeah. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm gonna have a shower. Then I'm gonna go to bed. What was this? Oh, was that updates? Sweet updates out the wazoo. Cool. So yeah, basically roundup of today. We've been good productiveness. It's been good productiveness. We've got a cool new toy to play with. Thanks, Dad, for my Christmas present. And yeah, basically, good stuff all round. I'm gonna go have a shower, come back, maybe play with my iPad a bit before I go to bed. We're not gonna go to lectures tomorrow. It's just one lecture, and the lecture slides are up online, and it's gonna take me like 45 minutes to travel there and back, and it's just a bitch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the lecture here, and I'm actually gonna do it at the time as well. So like. Well, in fact, I'm going to get up at 7, so I'll probably end up doing his lecture before he actually does his lecture. And I'm just going to, like, churn through it as much as possible. So, yeah. What I have noticed is, I'm not sure if it's the first time it's because it's been used. The first time it's, like, being charged, it takes forever to charge. It's, like, literally, so far, what I've noticed, is probably because it's the first time, and I have been using it while it's been doing stuff and stuff. But, yeah. So I've got some stuff to toy with on it. But yeah, so I'm not going to go to lectures tomorrow on the basis that I can do the lecture at home and not have to waste an hour and a half of my time bloody travelling, you know. So yeah, the plan of attack for tomorrow is this stuff drying? Doing quite a good job actually. You're doing well. I need you dry by like Friday, preferably, because Lovely's going to be here. Can't have this here. Yeah, so tomorrow what we're going to do is we're going to get up at 7. We're going to be forcing ourselves out of bed at 7 o'clock tomorrow because we're going to go to bed as soon as possible after work tomorrow night. Yeah. And then we are going to spend tomorrow doing task analyses for the group coursework or doing graphics, one of the two. And then doing that lecture, and then we're going to be churning through the day, and then we've got to go to work at 6 o'clock at night to do some code checking, which is going to be fun, because no one's told me how to do it, so I'm just going to do it how I know how to do it from home, which I think is different, but who gives a damn? I just be like, well, how do you do it? How much loss do you normally have? Oh right, how much do you normally sell of this? Oh right, how much money have I gained you? Just saying. I'm a beast is all I'm saying. Also, one of the people I've applied to for placements has said that they've sent me an email saying that, like, because of how many people they've got on the graduate scheme applying, they've had to slow down the internship thing. So we won't find out, like, if we've got to the next stage until, like, after December now. Like, no, I just want to find out now. Just give me a goddamn place. So yeah, at least that one's actually got back to me though. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, I'm gonna get going. Catch you later.